A very confused and, as always, angry Donald Trump got on Truth Social this past weekend to rant and rave about something that actually happened 2 years ago. But he claimed that it actually just happened a couple months ago, but it was 2 years ago. Nevertheless, the confused president-elect, who can't seem to keep his dates straight, said this on social media. The extension of the debt ceiling by a previous Speaker of the House, he is of course referring to Kevin McCarthy, who was ousted in the early fall of 2022. He said, a good man and a good friend of mine from this past September, again, about a year off, of the Biden administration to June of the Trump administration will go down as one of the dumbest political decisions made in years. There was no reason to do it. Nothing was gained, and we got nothing for it. A major reason why the speakership was lost. It was Biden's problem, not ours. Now it becomes ours. I call it 1929, because the Democrats don't care what our country may be forced into. In fact, they would prefer depression as long as it hurt the Republican Party. The Democrats must be forced to take a vote on this treacherous issue now, during the Biden administration, and not in June. They should be blamed for this potential disaster, not the Republicans. So you want to blame the Democrats, even though you're literally blaming the Republicans. Again, that's why I say he's confused. He's not just confused about the time, he's confused about how he feels about this. Because he's like, Republicans, you did this. You're so dumb for doing this. Oh, let's blame it on them, though. See, these are what we call inside thoughts. You know, if you're strategizing, like, okay, we did this, we screwed up, how do we blame these people for it though, right? Okay? You don't say that out loud publicly. You either keep it inside or you say it privately to the Republicans. You don't let everybody know your strategy that, yes, we did it, but we're going to try to blame these people, just give us a second. Because at that point, nobody's going to believe you because you already told us that you guys did it. Yeah. See, that's not smart. A smart person doesn't do that. But Donald Trump did. And when it comes to political strategy, Donald Trump is not smart. When it comes to a lot of things, Donald Trump is not a smart man. But this was a very dumb thing, right? He says that Republicans doing this was the dumbest thing ever. You saying it out loud by putting it on Truth Social, that is actually even dumber than what the Republicans did. And no, none of this is actually the fault of the Democrats. Republicans had a majority in the House. They were in charge. That's what happened. So they are the ones to blame. You had it right the first time, bud. You can't try to switch it up in the second half and be like, no, it's totally these guys. We were totally normal and right. No, you weren't. You guys did this. You guys owned this. This was never Biden's problem because Biden doesn't have any control over the House of Representatives. So that's why that happened. But shouldn't we be a little concerned about this guy's mental state, right? There's still stories coming out about Biden's mental state. He leaves office in really just a few weeks at this point. Meanwhile, Donald Trump doesn't know the difference between this September or September a year ago. He can't keep his dates straight. When Biden couldn't do that, allegedly, during those depositions, Republicans were calling for him to be removed from office. Republicans launched an investigation into it because he couldn't get a date straight. He didn't remember a date. Where's the outrage here? Trump claimed this happened last September. It didn't. It happened a year and a half ago. Are Republicans going to launch an investigation into that? Are they going to call into question his mental state for not knowing what happened in 2024, 2023, 2022? Because that should be just as big of a deal. Because Biden and his brain are leaving office. Trump and his malfunctioning brain are about to be there for 4 more years. I think that is a far more serious issue. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.